Russian strikes on Kyiv have killed at least 12 and injured 90. This marks the deadliest attack on the Ukrainian capital since July of last year. President Trump has expressed displeasure and urged Putin to stop. However, he hasn't specified further actions against Russia. Trump emphasized pressuring both sides for peace and highlighted his campaign promise of a swift resolution. Ukraine faces mounting pressure to accept Russian territorial occupation for a peace deal. President Zelensky views Ukraine's willingness to negotiate as a significant compromise. He insists on a ceasefire and an end to attacks as the first step. Zelensky believes increased pressure on Russia is key. Trump mentioned waiting a week to assess the situation and hinted at potential consequences if bombings continue. His special envoy Steve Witkoff is scheduled for talks with Putin in Moscow. Zelensky, during a visit to South Africa, expressed a desire for stronger U.S. action against Russia to achieve a ceasefire. The Kyiv attacks prompted him to cut his trip short. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov claimed attacks target only military objectives or civilian sites used by the military. He suggested minor adjustments are needed for Russia to accept the U.S. proposed peace deal. The article highlights worsening relations between Trump and Zelensky, stemming from U.S. suggestions of Ukrainian land concessions, including Crimea. Ukraine maintains its refusal to cede Crimea. The U.S. envisions a deal freezing territorial lines near current positions, requiring both sides to relinquish some territory. Zelensky's visit to South Africa, meeting President Cyril Ramaphosa, signifies improved relations between the two nations. Ramaphosa expressed concern about the conflict and South Africa's commitment to dialogue with all involved parties including Putin and Trump. With strained U.S.-Ukraine relations since Trump's re-election, Ukraine seeks broader international partnerships, particularly in Africa. South Africa, despite strained relations with the U.S., positions itself as a neutral mediator for a peace deal. If you want the latest trending news across the world, then smash that like button and hit subscribe for more updates.